Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 5, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has detained a former governor of Edo State, Lucky Igbinedion, over alleged criminal diversion of public funds to the tune of 1.6 billion naira. Sources familiar with the case said the former governor arrived at the EFCC headquarters in Jabi, Abuja at about 2 p.m. on Thursday, where he was grilled by operatives of the anti-graft agency. Recall that shortly after his tenure as governor elapsed in 2007, Igbinedion was prosecuted by the EFCC and convicted of corruption. It was gathered that the new investigation is, however, based on fresh evidence that the former governor diverted a loan obtained by the Edo State government to settle the financial indebtedness of a company in which he was said to have an interest. Igbinedion's invitation was confirmed by the EFCC spokesman, Wilson Uwujarin. At number 4, the Nigeria Police Force has arrested a group of 14 persons, including a journalist, who allegedly posed as security personnel and raided the home of a Supreme Court judge, Justice Mary Odili. Parading the suspects at the police headquarters annex on Thursday, the force's public relations officer, Frank Mba, described the suspects as impostors who were unknown to any of the nation's security forces. Recall that some days ago, armed personnel raided the Maitama residence of Mrs. Odili, who is the wife of Peter Odili, a former governor of Rivers State. At number 3, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has warned that consumption of sodium, that is non-iodized salt, could lead to health complications. The Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeyeye, gave the warning on Thursday at a stakeholders meeting on evaluation, implementation and scale-up of Nigeria's national sodium reduction activities held at the University of Abuja. The meeting was jointly hosted by NAFDAC and University of Abuja to lead in the implementation of sodium reduction in the country. Adeyeye said the objectives of the meeting are to present the preliminary findings of the first phase of the project, which involves surveys carried out by FCT, Ogun and Kano states, and to discuss strategies to scale up reduction of sodium consumption in the country. At number 2, the Independent National Electoral Commission says it will present the certificate of return to the winner of the just concluded Anambra State governorship election, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, today, November 12th. INEC disclosed this in a statement on Thursday by its spokesperson, Festus Okoye, after a meeting in Abuja. The Commission said it will address all identified challenges during the election, including the malfunctioning of the bimodal voters accreditation system ahead of the FCT election next year. The statement revealed the certificate of return would be presented to Soludo and his deputy, Ibezim Gilbert, at his state office in Awka, Anambra State. At number 1, the Nigerian government has begun the biometric data capturing of all inmates in Nigerian correctional centers. This is in order to ensure national security and adequate profiling of prison inmates. Minister of Interior Rauf Aregbesola disclosed this in Abuja on Thursday during a media briefing organized by the presidential media team at the State House. Aregbesola noted that the biometric capture was done before the latest case of a prison break in the country and that it would help in the rearrest of the fleeing inmates. The most recent attack is that of the Abolongo Custodial Center in Oyo State, where unidentified gunmen freed hundreds of inmates. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.